Alright, so hey, well, I'll be doing a video on the basically AutoCAD and how to set up a new drawing for your, CAD class or whatever class you're taking. So basically, I mean, the first step, of course, is to open AutoCAD. Then once it starts up, you want to select, well, you'll want to select to start a new drawing. But in my case, I'm going to open the template I have. So basically, when you start a new drawing for a CAD class, you're going to want to have it set up in a certain way, which for one, you'll need certain layers to have, which in this one that I have, you'll basically have, in most of your CAD classes, you'll have properties for certain things. And here's some of the properties right here. So let me go into layer properties, and this shows you what all the properties are, like all their settings and everything. Now, of course, you'll have a center template. And I mean, this one usually red, a center line type, and 0.30 line weight. I mean, the different line weights are basically to be able to tell each other apart, even though they have different colors. The different line types help emphasize the different line types and make them pop out more when you need them to pop out more. But then here's a construction line for basically, previewing what you're going to draw in the future and just getting dimension lines right. And that, I mean, usually at the end, you'll turn that off. That won't be a part of your drawing. And then there's dash lines, dimension lines. You'll use those at the end of the drawing phases when you're dimensioning your whole project. And then future lines, again, just another helpful line type for when you're previewing what you're going to make in the future. Hatch, that's when you're filling in certain objects to help emphasize, cut off of a certain object. Hidden lines, these are lines that you can't see in a drawing, basically. Like, say you have a rectangle and then there's a line that you can see that edges out on the other side. That's basically what hidden lines are for, to emphasize where these hidden lines are. And the object line, of course, those are basically the object that you're drawing. And phantom lines, also, in most CAD classes, those will be used for cutoff sections. And then these are basically for your templates. And then your text, when you're dimensioning or when you have to put certain finishes on certain parts of the object, you'll use that. And then the title block, I mean, you only use that once really, and that's to create the template for the title blocks, as you see right here. And then the last one that's on here is the viewpoint or viewport scale. And that's just to put your drawings into this drawing right here, which is right there. And also some of the bigger things you want to do when you start up a new project is, for one, right-click customizations. And to get to that, you type in OP for options. Once it starts working, OP options. And this is very helpful, so it really speeds up the processes of drawing. But you go to user preferences, right-click customizations, and you want to switch the edit mode to repeat last command. This again helps to expedite the time used in drawing. It makes it a lot simpler and quicker to draw. But you'd want to do that and then apply and close. And then another thing you really should do is to go up here and to get this menu bar right here. Now I already have it, but you'd go right here. Let me hide it first. So you go up here and then click show menu bar, and that pops up. And it has a lot of useful tips and tricks up here, but it makes it just easier to get to. And also when you're in here, you can click up here, view, zoom, and extents, and that helps you find wherever your drawing is in, the open space model. And then one of the other things that you should do is the OSNAP settings. So you go back to your drawing, click OSNAP, type in OSNAP, click on it. And then here, for most CAD classes, you'll want all the options in this first row highlighted, which is endpoint, midpoint, center, geometric center, node, quadrant, intersection. And then the four first ones over here, which are extension, intersection, perpendicular, and tangent. Now these can help you with drawings like greatly and be able to, find those certain things that you need to find in certain parts of your drawing. And that helps it a lot. And those are the basic things that you need to know for to have set on your CAD drawings. Then one of the biggest ones that most teachers will, fret about is having your drawings saved to the right name. So how you do that is you go up here, once you're done drawing and all that and have everything set up, you go up to Save As. And then you find out wherever you want to save the drawing, you go to. I'm just going to put mine in downloads for now. But basically, once you get to wherever you want to save it, like mine is my last name and then my first initial and then underslash. And then you just switch it to whatever you need to name it as and then click save. But those are the basics to, new CAD drawings and for any of your CAD classes that you may have.